Stop. If you're over 60 and you cooked with it this morning, you need to hear this. It's not your salt, it's not your red meat. It has nothing to do with your cholesterol number. Researchers tracked 85,000 adults, 18 countries, 61% higher cardiac event risk. It builds silently and it starts within 30 minutes of your next meal. In a moment, I'll show you a 3-step label check you can do before dinner tonight. If you're a senior who cooks at home, this is the one video I wish every patient could see. Miss this, and you might miss the only warning your arteries will give you. Stay with me. I'm Dr. Franklin. I'm a cardiologist, 20 years in practice. And I want to start with something honest. For most of those 20 years, I barely mentioned cooking oil to my patients. We talked about medications, statin dosages, blood pressure numbers, and while we were focused on all of that, something was happening in their kitchens every single day. Something I should have been talking about from the very first appointment. You've done the right things. You take your medication, you watch your portions, you've probably given up things you loved, and yet, maybe your numbers aren't where you want them. Maybe something still feels off. I know why you're here. You're asking the question your 15-minute appointment didn't leave room for, and that's exactly what I'm here to answer today. Before we go any further, I want to know who I'm talking to. Drop 2 things in the comments right now: your age and the city or state you're watching from. I read every single comment. It genuinely changes how I make these videos. Go ahead. I'll be right here. I'm a practicing cardiologist with 20 years of clinical experience. Every week on this channel, I bring you the research-backed information that your cardiologist wants to cover, but simply doesn't have time for in a standard appointment. You deserve more than a rushed 15 minutes. New video every single week. This community of seniors who are done accepting vague answers, they're here every week. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming. So, what is it? The #1 cooking oil silently damaging your heart after 60? It's the refined seed oils, soybean oil, corn oil, and yes, canola oil. The oils sitting in most American pantries right now, including very possibly yours. Now, before you think, but doc, canola oil is supposed to be heart healthy. I hear you. That's exactly what I'm going to address. And the answer might surprise you. Here's the thing about seed oils. In their raw, unheated state, they're not the worst thing in the world. The problem, the real problem, is what happens the moment you put them in a hot pan. And that's where your heart is paying the price. Let me explain that 61% number I mentioned. Research across large populations, tens of thousands of adults, has consistently shown that high consumption of oxidized vegetable fats is linked to significantly elevated risk of cardiac events. 61% higher. That's not double, but it's not nothing. That's like going from a 10 in 100 chance to nearly a 16 in 100 chance for something you do 3 times a day, every day. Let me describe a pattern I've seen dozens of times in my cardiology practice. Picture a 67-year-old retired teacher. Let's call her Margaret. That's not her real name. This is a composite of patients I've cared for. Margaret did everything right. Non-smoker. Walked 30 minutes a day. Took her statin faithfully. Every morning she'd heat up a pan, soybean oil, the big jug she bought at the warehouse store, and fry 2 eggs. She came in for a routine stress test. Her standard lipid panel looked decent. But when we ran an advanced panel, specifically looking at oxidized LDL, the kind of cholesterol that's been chemically damaged, her numbers were alarming. Margaret looked at me and said, "But I cook healthy, Dr. Franklin." She was right. She cooked with what the label told her was healthy. 2 months after she switched oils, using the exact protocol I'll share with you today, her oxidized LDL had dropped significantly. She told me she hadn't felt that clear-headed and energized in years. Now, why didn't your own cardiologist bring this up? I want to be honest with you because you deserve honesty. A standard cardiology appointment covers your medications, your vitals, your lab numbers. Dietary counseling, real specific dietary counseling, and almost never fits in 15 minutes. That's a gap in the system, not in your doctor's care for you. This video exists to fill that gap. Let's talk about what actually happens inside your body. Refined seed oils are loaded with omega-6 fatty acids, specifically a type called linoleic acid. In small amounts, that's fine. Your body needs some omega-6. The problem is the ratio. For most American seniors, the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is about 20-1. It should be closer to 4-1. That imbalance alone creates a low-grade inflammatory state throughout your entire cardiovascular system. But here's where it gets more serious. When you heat these oils past their smoke point, or even just close to it, something called lipid peroxidation begins. Think of it like rust. When iron meets oxygen and water, it rusts, corrodes, weakens. When these omega-6 fats meet heat and oxygen, they oxidize, they corrode, and those oxidized fatty acids travel straight into your bloodstream. Your body tries to attach them to LDL particles, your so-called bad cholesterol. And here's the critical part. Oxidized LDL is far more dangerous than regular LDL. Your artery walls treat oxidized LDL like a foreign invader. They trigger an immune response. White blood cells rush in, inflammation spikes, plaque starts to form. That process, from heated oil to arterial inflammation, can begin within 30 minutes of eating. That's the time bomb I mentioned. If you've felt that heavy, sluggish feeling after a fried meal, that's not just fullness. That's your cardiovascular system responding to oxidative stress. It's not in your head. Let me give you a quick self-assessment. Do you cook with soybean, corn, or canola oil more than 3 times a week? Do you often buy pre-made dressings, mayonnaise, or packaged crackers? Do you eat out more than once a week? If you answered yes to any two, you're likely consuming oxidized seed oils daily, and your cardiovascular system is feeling it. Now, here's where I shift the conversation. Because this isn't a video about fear. I'm here to give you the actual solution. First, extra virgin olive oil. This is the most studied cooking fat in cardiovascular medicine. The key is extra virgin. That label matters. Extra virgin olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, stable fats that don't oxidize easily under heat. It also contains polyphenols, natural antioxidants that fight inflammation in your arteries. Studies published in major cardiovascular journals found that regular use of extra virgin olive oil was linked to roughly 30% lower risk of major cardiac events. Second choice, avocado oil. It has the highest smoke point of any minimally processed oil, around 500 degrees Fahrenheit for refined, predominantly monounsaturated fat. Great for high heat cooking. Third option, ghee, clarified butter. I know, you might be surprised, but ghee is predominantly saturated fat, which is extremely heat stable. It does not oxidize. For high heat cooking, it's far safer than any seed oil. Now, the 3-step label check I promised you. Step 1, find the first ingredient. The oil should have only one ingredient. If it lists soybean oil, canola oil, or any mix, put it back. Step 2, look for the word refined. Refined oils have been processed at high heat. Look for unrefined or extra virgin. Step 3, check the fat profile. Flip the bottle. Monounsaturated fat should be the highest number. If polyunsaturated fat is highest, that's a seed oil. That's it. 3 steps, less than 90 seconds. You can do it right now. Quick check-in. Type 1 in the comments if you've been using canola or soybean oil. Type 2 if you already switched to olive oil. Type 3 if you've been using something else and want to know if it's safe. Let me tell you about another composite patient, a man in his early 70s, Robert, retired, widowed, doing his own cooking for the first time. He came to me with fatigue, not crushing, just a heaviness he couldn't shake. His inflammation panel showed elevated HSCRP, high sensitivity C-reactive protein, the early warning system. The whisper before the shout. We made one change, just the oil. 3 weeks later, I feel like I'm 60 again. 6 weeks after that, his HSCRP dropped into the normal range. One change, just the oil. Smoke points. Extra virgin olive oil, around 375 degrees. Avocado oil, unrefined, around 375. Refined avocado oil, up to 500. Ghee, around 485. Soybean oil looks high at around 450. But the polyunsaturated fats begin oxidizing well below that. The smoke point tells you when it smokes, not when it starts to oxidize. That distinction matters. The most common mistake after learning this, people throw out all their oil and buy a big jug of olive oil and store it next to the stove. Don't do that. Olive oil oxidizes near heat, light, and air. Store it in a dark cabinet. Use it within 6 months of opening. Never pour new oil into an old bottle. The next time you see your cardiologist, ask these 3 questions. 1, can you test my oxidized LDL, not just my standard LDL? 2, what is my HSCRP level, and what does it mean for my arterial inflammation? 3, given my current diet, is my omega-6 to omega-3 ratio something we should evaluate? Call your cardiologist today if you experience chest pain or pressure, even mild. Shortness of breath that's new or worsening, irregular heartbeat, unexplained fatigue combined with ankle swelling. Here's your plan. Tonight, run the 3-step label check on your cooking oil. This week, buy extra virgin olive oil in a dark glass bottle and avocado oil for high heat. Next appointment, bring those 3 questions. Let's close with what you now know. Refined seed oils generate oxidized fats when heated. Those oxidized fats trigger arterial inflammation within 30 minutes of eating. The safe alternatives are extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, and ghee, and you have a 3-step label check you can do in under 90 seconds. Here's what I want you to walk away knowing. You are not powerless over this. The heart responds. It heals. It adapts when you give it the right environment. The oil in your pan is part of that environment. That's the truth most people never hear. And you deserve to hear it. Drop one word in the comments right now: switching. It tells me you're making the change. If this gave you something real today, something your appointment didn't, subscribe. Next week's video covers something I haven't seen anyone else address for seniors, and it involves your morning routine. I'll say no more. This video is for general, educational, and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice and does not create a doctor-patient relationship. Always consult your own qualified healthcare provider for diagnosis and treatment. All patient stories in this video are composites. Details have been changed to protect privacy. Portions of this video use AI-assisted voiceover and visuals. The medical content is reviewed by Dr. Franklin,